Hey All Blacks fans, we've got some major talking points from the latest match that you won't want to miss. So, buckle up because we're diving deep into what happened in that 38-30 loss to the Pumas of a game that, let's be honest, didn't exactly go according to plan. Subscribe to the channel now and help us reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers. Comment "Go All Blacks" below. If you've watched this far, type in the comments, "Go All Blacks." First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's been 6 long years since the All Blacks last tasted victory in Wellington. That's right, 6 years. And after this latest defeat, it's got everyone wondering if maybe, just maybe, it's time to rethink scheduling tests at Sky Stadium. I mean, the low turnout from the crowd was one thing, but the real shocker was how many of our matchday 23 didn't show up on the field. And no, I'm not talking about the attendance list, I'm talking about performance. If you've watched this far, type in the comments, "Go All Blacks." Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of what went wrong. It all started with what should have been a straightforward line-out win. But instead of capitalizing on it, the All Blacks handed the Pumas a golden opportunity on a silver platter. Augustin Creevy's match-winning try? A masterpiece of brutal beauty. But it only happened because of a couple of horror passes that turned what should have been an all-black advantage into a nightmare. Artie Savia, a powerhouse as a loose forward, was put in a position where he had to play halfback, and let's just say it didn't go well. His pass sailed over Damian McKenzie's head, and then McKenzie followed up with a no-look pass that literally no one was looking for. Before you knew it, Rico Ione was getting tackled over his own goal line. And what about the scrums? Normally, that's where the All Blacks shine, dominating with power and precision to gain penalties and field position. But the Pumas, clever as they are, managed to sidestep that strength by simply avoiding scrums for the first hour of the game. By the time the All Blacks finally got to flex their muscles in the front row, the fatigue was already setting in, and it showed. But perhaps the most frustrating part of the game was how the All Blacks seemed to keep shooting themselves in the foot. Every time they did something right, it was followed up by something that canceled it out. 2 of McKenzie's penalty goals? Immediately answered by penalties to the Pumas right after the kickoff. And Mark Tellier's try? Same story. It felt like the game was a tug of war. But in the end, it was the Pumas who managed to pull off 2 scores in a row, sealing the deal in the last 10 minutes. So what's the takeaway from all of this? The All Blacks are in a bit of a rough patch, especially when it comes to playing in Wellington. But there's still plenty of time to turn things around. It's all about tightening up those loose ends, making sure everyone knows their role, and bringing that trademark All Blacks intensity from the first whistle to the last. Before we wrap things up, if you're loving these deep dives into the All Blacks matches, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest analysis, previews, and rugby news. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. So what do you think? Are the All Blacks going to bounce back? Or is there something deeper at play here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation started.